Hey guys, this is Elusion PODFIC, and today we're going to be reading Oh How the Moon Looks Beautiful Tonight, I Love You by Choco Rose. The summary is, Robin joined Superboy on the roof of Metropolis. They ate churros and they watched the stars. He wasn't expecting Tim to show up, but he wouldn't ever be opposed to spending time with his Robin. Alright, without further ado, let's hop right in. Hey there, clone boy. A familiar voice called out behind him on top of the previously empty rooftop Kon was hovering over. Kon turned around with a surprised smile, ecstatic to see Robin standing behind with a matching smirk. Kon immediately flew over to the other boy, capturing him in a big hug. "Rob!" he yelled out. "What are you doing in Metropolis?" Tim stiffened in his grasp, like he had just been caught. "Oh, I just wanted to see you," Tim said awkwardly as he pulled out of Kon's arms. Kon tilted his head confusedly. Why was Tim acting weird? To be fair, his friend was kinda awkward. In a super adorable way, where his awkwardness just made him more endearing, of course. But this felt different somehow. More anxious? Kon narrowed his eyes at his friend, staring deep into his, technically Robin's mask. But Kon knew personally there were some enrapturing icy blue eyes underneath. "Are you sure you're okay?" He knew that Tim had experience hiding his feelings, but Kon didn't want that with him. He wanted Tim to be free to say anything with him. Robin smiled at him teasingly. "Oh, are you worried about me, Superboy?" he replied, using his collapsed bow staff to tilt Kon's chin up. "Don't worry, I'm fine." Kon lifted an eyebrow. "Seriously, I'm good." Robin stepped away, twirling his bow staff in one hand, jumping back on the rooftop ledge behind him. Once upon a time, Kon would have been worried about the vigilante falling, but he knew better now. Robin grinned, sending a shiver up Kon's spine. "Now, why don't you show me around this city of yours?" Kon smirked. "Don't you already know the landscape well enough?" "Well, me personally, I believe you can always learn more. Plus, I'd love to know how the infamous Superboy handles his night patrols," Robin said in a light-hearted tone. "I'm surprised you don't already have it in that big old back computer you guys have in Gotham." "Well, I mean not in the back computer specifically." "What was that?" "It's nothing," Tim replied quickly. "Now come on." With a wink, Robin flipped backwards off the rooftop, making Kon's heart skip a beat. Kon rushed to join the vigilante, flying towards him just as Robin grappled up to the next building. The two heroes went from roof to roof, soaring the clear sky of Metropolis. The moon and stars shone on the pair as if they were cheering them on from above. Superboy and Robin, an unbreakable duo. In a moment like this, Kon wished it could last forever. As the two traveled the rooftops, Kon pointed out his favorite spots whenever they passed by. The fragrant outdoor garden that he visited and helped take care of. The bakery that always had the best scent of freshly baked pastries and goods. The balcony terrace that the most affectionate cat lounged in. Even the rooftop the TikTokers went to see if he would appear. "Yeah, I've seen those videos. I heard that it's become a local tradition." "Well, what can I say? I'm well liked. The camera loves me." "Sure it does, clone boy." He wanted Tim to know each spot, know him that much deeper. Kon wanted Tim to see every part of him, just like he wanted to know everything about Tim, his Robin. They were a perfect team, but more than that too. Something Kon couldn't describe in words. Something amazing. Kon knew Tim's heartbeat by, heart. If he wanted to, he could spot out Tim halfway across the world. Fly there as fast as possible. If Robin called, Superboy would be there in an instant. No matter what, he'd be there. "Hey, what was the real reason you came to Metropolis?" Kon asked once again, with genuine curiosity in his voice. Robin slowed to a stop, not looking in Kon's direction. He scratched the back of his neck, trying to find the words to say. "Honestly, I really just wanted to see you," he finally responded. The Kryptonian hovered lower, getting closer to Tim. "Really? That's it?" He knew Tim was telling the truth, but he couldn't help but feel there was something he wasn't saying. "Yeah." From where he was hovering, Kon could see Tim's ears turn red. "Besides, I finished all my cases, and Nightwing forced me to take some time off, so I might as well visit my favorite super." My favorite super. Kon felt like his heart could have soared into the sky, and he'd probably head up there with it. He changed positions to face Tim directly, an unshakable smirk on his face. "Hey, wanna grab something to eat?" They stopped at a churros stand. Well, Con flew down to get the churros while Tim lingered on a nearby rooftop. He brought 2 bags. Con knew the owner after he had saved the guy's daughter from an out-of-control car, so he always got churros half off. Being a superhero sure had its perks. Though, to be fair, he visited the stand both in and out of costume. Tim raised an eyebrow as Con brought up the food. Half off. Really? Con shrugged. Hey now, I can't help it if the people love me. The super bragged as he handed Tim his churros. In Gotham, we would have paid full price, you know, he said as he took the small bag of churros. Well, you guys are billionaires, Con replied, pointing out the obvious. Tim let out a small laugh at Con's statement. Fair point. The Gothamite took a bite of one of the churros. Con watched for his reaction with unveiled anticipation. This is really good. He could practically see Tim's eyes light up underneath the mask as the smile grazed his face. Con chuckled. I knew you would like it. He knew Tim had a soft spot for street food after years of only eating rich people food, which is why Con took him to the closest spot he knew. Metropolis is better than you Gothamites take it for. I wouldn't be too sure about that, Tim replied snarkily. There's the food trucks in the Narrows with the best pizza rolls you will ever eat. Con tilted his head. Pizza rolls? Like Tostitos? No, actual pizza rolls, you heathen, Tim said, elbowing Con in the side. I guess I'll just have to take you there myself next time you're in Gotham. He could feel his pulse quicken at Tim's words. Really? Even with Batman's no medicine Gotham rule? I always find a loophole. B should really be used to it by now. They sat down on the building ledges that began to eat facing the moon. It was quiet, save for the occasional passing car and the sound of their chewing. It was peaceful, domestic even. Another moment Con wished to last forever. He snuck a glance at Tim sitting beside him, watching the boy look up at the night sky. Tim smiled lightly, making Con's heart flutter. In Gotham, there was so much smog you can barely see the sky. Back home, seeing the sky would be a rare occurrence, and probably a sign of an incoming heat wave. Home's still home, though, isn't it? Con replied, knowing how much Tim loved his city. The other boy chuckled lightly. Yeah, it is. He glanced briefly at Con. You're home too, though. Con felt a light blush cover his face, and suddenly he was grateful Tim was still looking at the moon. I wish I had a camera right now, Tim continued, not tearing his eyes from the moon. Con didn't reply, hinting for Tim to proceed. Honestly, it's been so long since I used it, but it would be nice to capture this moment forever, don't you think? That's exactly what I was thinking. Con turned his attention back to the sky, as if the moon's beam could strengthen him like it did the sun. Or maybe it was his Robin sitting right next to him. Tim made a soft humming sound, so soft Con had to pick it up with his super hearing. Without a word, he shuffled a little closer to Con. Con could feel Tim's body heat radiating off of him. He leaned in closer. A silent understanding came over them. It was just them, the moon and the stars, and the forgotten churro bags at their sides. No meddling villains, no intrusive siblings or overbearing parental figures. Just them. Con wouldn't have it any other way. You know, there are even more stars out at the farm. Really now? Yeah, if you want I could take you there sometime. Ma and Pa would probably let you sleep over. Con felt Tim's hand overlap his own. That sounds nice. Another end of silence took over them, both content to just look at the sky by each other's side. Con tuned out everything else, listening only to the sound of Tim's heartbeat and soft breathing. The moon looks beautiful tonight, doesn't it? Tim asked serenely. Yeah, it does. Alright guys, and that is the end of Oh How the Moon Looks Beautiful Tonight. I Love You by Choco Rose. I hope you guys liked it, and I'll see you next video.